Blech. We working? We good? Yeah, we good. It is about time that I could actually get a stream. Like, man, all live. Oh. I was going to set up my stream so it was actually at 1080p, but I guess that ain't happening today. Where's my Discord? Discord is supposed to be announcing when I go live, but it doesn't seem to be. Ignore all the stellars in my inventory. Yikes. But I desperately wanted to get a stream out, like... It's so ridiculous, guys. I haven't streamed for like a week. Dee-dee-dee. And it shows because it's like dead. Nobody's here. What's that? Yabaki actually works on ore? To my surprise, it does. Works pretty effectively too. I mean, bombs instantly are just better. If I cheer right now on Twitch, I'll be #1. I love how, like, do you guys like how my spacebar just continuously gets louder and louder? Whoops. Oh. Because it's like as my keyboard gets older, my spacebar gets worse and worse. Is it? Okay, so I'm seeing that there's a couple of you guys watching, but I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Maybe nobody's typing. But, oh, it's like, it was too long since I streamed. It's so gross. Yeah, no one's typing. Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure if I was running into errors after all this time. What's the goal today, Scythe? Well, thanks for asking. We're just gonna be... I don't know, doing nothing. We're not grinding tomes. We're not... Like, all my tomes are already done. I finally got... I mean, we still gotta get my qubits, but who cares? One thing I do want to make as a statement here, which I'll obviously talk about in another video too. Why I wasn't streaming for such a long time. And I'll probably go into more detail if the chat livens up. Or if not, I'll just go into more detail on YouTube afterwards with a shorter video. But I grinded up my stupid Ultra Dread and Hydra badge. I'm like so dead, dude. Like because of it. Because it took like so long. It was actually ridiculous. Like I was doing it just slowly over time since the badge ended up coming out. It's the Ultra badge for completing Dread and Hydra 300 times each. Not fun, but at least I got some mastery out of it, right? So you can see 18 out of 18 for both of these. 300 runs! Absolutely ridiculous. I'm so, like, dead and just exhausted from it. That's why it's not on YouTube right now as I'm streaming this, but Binding Darkness, what? My video talking about the more recent dev stream was a little bit overly critical, and I think it's mostly just because I was pretty frustrated. Just kind of came off of doing that ultra grind, and then pretty much recorded that video afterwards just as a big sigh of relief. But it explains why I was a bit more tense in that video. When it ends up actually showing up. For people on YouTube, they're going to see that video before this one, probably. This is weird. I guess that's what happens when, like, you don't stream for a long enough time, but I'm actually surprised. Like, nobody's in here. It's dead. So either something broke with notifications, or that's just the name of the game, because I haven't streamed for like a solid week, so nobody knows. Oh, hey, Nightshade. Thank you for... Wait, what? Did you just give me 16 bits, Nightshade? I can't really tell, because it just is... The chat is like so weird for me right now. Maybe I'm messing it up. Maybe I'm doing something strange that I'm not supposed to do. I'm noticing rooms are there, but I just honestly think it's dead. Weird. Yeah, anyways. It's like the most relaxed video I've ever done. But I'm excited for, like, at least now the devs have started to talk about U10, even if a lot of the subjects are very controversial and kind of stupid. Oh. You know what? You know what's going on? The other thing, too, like, obviously my Twitch is just dead right now because I didn't stream for, like, such a long time. But I'm going to start streaming regularly again, guys. Don't worry, I'm sorry that I abandoned you. I actually do feel really bad about it. But this is why, because I'm not appearing online. I gotta go to D&D, and then also streaming some casual play on twitch.tv/safeplays. Also, right now, I think it's dead hours. Ugh. Ah, Mr. Sausage, I think you're in here, aren't you? Because it's showing, like, as, if I'm not mistaken, as you guys enter the room, it's showing, like, the top cheerers, right? But it's not... But it's not showing any replies or anything. Yeah, he can't see this chat. Yeah, you guys are talking in the chat. What's going on with that? I actually, like, so I have my... Thanks for that. So here's what's going on, guys. I have the Twitch dashboard open, and it's not showing any of you guys in the chat. I just opened like the normal Twitch link, and there you guys all are. Like, what? So weird. Maybe if I just do a refresh? Yeah, there it is. Now it's showing up. Oh, jeez. What was that? That's never happened before. Like, seriously, that's the first time that's ever happened. Hi, guys. I am a scrub. Jeez Louise. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more often. Later today, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 hours from now, guys. Less than 3 hours. Maplestory 2 is releasing, like, for everybody for absolutely free. You won't have to buy your way in or anything. It was a wig. I'm bald. Yep. This is just a quick little lowdown for you guys. I am considering just retiring the wig. I got a whole lot of slack on my some of my more recent Maplestory videos because the views were so high, like, you know, 50,000 views and stuff like that. And it was just kind of a big, strong reminder that it's like, oh yeah, that's right. When people watch my videos, they're not used to the wigs, and I think it's weird. So I might just get rid of it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not married to getting rid of it yet, but honestly speaking, the big reason why, like, let me show you this, okay? Like, this is actually the reason why I'm wearing the toque. It's not that I'm trying to hide being bald, but if I put on headphones, like, look how stupid I look being bald and wearing like these headphones. Is it just me? Is it just because I'm not used to it, or do I actually look like an idiot? Because I think I look stupid. My point being is, I don't have the money right now to go out and buy like I want like wireless headphones that are earbuds. You know what I mean? Yes, you look stupid. Well, I asked for it. No, I know, like, that's the one thing. Like, the wigs at least kind of are, like, I'm so used to them because I've been using them, like, literally for years. I love your bold head. Yes. I do, like, I think it's getting to that point where it is about time that I just be rocking the bold. I'm confident enough in it. It's just going to be quite a transition for me to do it in the videos. I just grow a rare companion from a bronze egg. Oh my gosh, good luck. That is like insane that you got that, dude. Oh, someone's actually grinding for the scales and the spires. Good luck, dude. Somebody, I think that was a couple streams back, but somebody ended up saying, what was it? They were saying that they got all of the dragon scales in like an hour and a half or something. Like, they just non-stop, like all of the scales just dropped. Like, they were so lucky. Scythe, do you think it's fair to spend 15 mil for a mount that's... Okay, so I'm not going to answer your question directly, Dr. Bullet, just because it's a bit of a controversial topic that I don't want to get into. But anyone who argues otherwise for a promo mount, like, what's going on, folks, is that some people are talking about, like, oh, if I could have bought Yabaki, I would have bought it for like 50 to 250 mil or something. And it's like, really? What a waste. But anyways, I won't get into that topic because I can't. I would behind closed doors, but not during videos. I've been grinding for 3 hours so far. No lie, only had 4 scales. Yeah, it happens, man. Like, it's just up and down. Like, it's completely random. Scythe, did you see my sub? No, I didn't, Carito. Domo, thank you for that one. I've been at it for 34 hours and only have 36. So here's the thing, guys. If you're like absolutely dead and not into, like, if you're just not feeling the sacred dragon scales, wait. Because I think, is it next Tuesday? The October update, I think, is going to end up fixing the dragon so that not only is it going to give stats and mastery and everything like that, well, it's going to say it's stats. It already has stats. But it should give more mastery, and I think they're making it be affected by Dragon Scale Day. Like the Fragment Day. So it should be a lot easier. Do you have a Logitech G633? Is that the one? You can just scroll down and it'll show... Like, I have affiliate link to all of my gear with Amazon Associate. It's down there. I don't remember the names of these things, dude. Oh, it's Stratus. Ah, Stratus, you got the new banner. Oh, Nightshade did too, and Kirito. I didn't even notice you guys had it. Man, Akimi, you freak. Been watching videos since 2015. What is... Oh, this is this disgusting dungeon. Yeah. This is like one of... There's a few dungeons, not many of them, that actually have like the associated, like... the equivalent, I mean, not associated. The equivalent of bedrock, and you actually can't bomb into it. It's weird. How to get Restless Remnants. Which one is that? Is that the one from Bomber Royale? Is that what that is? Can you show gems? I mean, I guess. I'm just rocking... Oh, I guess I should do an updated video showing my Shadowhunter gems, honestly, because I'm not rocking my usual set from a million years ago. I think, maybe? But I'll show you them in a sec, dude. Bloop. I can't believe I got 6 dragons in 2 days. Jeez Louise, you are a monster. Some of you guys get so much luck, and then some people, like, have scythe luck. So it's, like, really, really bad. Yeah, so why did the devs make Yabaki so rare, even though it can't do anything except use lasermancy and doesn't even mine dungeons? So, to my surprise, somebody actually commented on that Yabaki video and said, like, can it work with mining ore? I just naturally assumed it wouldn't because of the fact that blocks were deleting, but you can actually mine ore with Yabaki. It doesn't matter because bombs are way better. Like, the only people Yabaki's actually useful for is people at the beginning of the game. And then otherwise it's all just prestige. You know, it's just about having it. Which I'm still very, very honored. Do not get me wrong. That's dedication, like fan dedication above and beyond to sacrifice giving the Yabaki to himself. Good old Benny. But my point is that unfortunately, yeah, this mount is just... it doesn't have much going for it. There was another comment there I saw that was a bit more interesting. I wanted to... oh, the Stellar Aura? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about... the Restful Remnants. That's from Adventurine? I mean, I double check. That's why I'm talking, Dr. Bill. We can't... Shh. We can't talk about that stuff. Behind the scenes, I will. But not in video. I told you this. Maplestory Prestige? Yeah, I wish. Where's the Adventurine idiot? Oh, and then also, what was it? I'm going to subscribe with Twitch Prime. Yeah, thanks, boy. I'm not just calling him boy, that's his username. But it does help out, for sure. Is it these guys? Yeah, Restful Remnants. There it is. You gotta scroll down on this menu. Ah, man. Some of these updates are, like, so far apart. I can't wait to main Rune Blader. Oh, me too, dude. I'm, like, so pumped. Like, that's the thing, too, is with the Rune Blader, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be doing the Rune Blader as kind of like a streaming series on the side of the Berserker that's actually reading through the story. So with the Berserker, I'm doing the traditional Let's Play with Maplestory, where I'm gonna be making all the funny voices and stuff like that. But with the Rune Blader, you're gonna want to follow me on Twitch if you haven't already, because I'm gonna be doing very, very regular play with that character. And it's gonna be like long grind sessions and junk like that. And then maybe eventually, like other special videos on YouTube. Rune Blader is gonna be the new, it's not really new, but the new class for Maplestory 2, because Maplestory 2 right now you have to buy your way into, and in less than like 3 hours the game is actually releasing, and you won't have to buy your way in anymore, and it's gonna introduce the newer character that's been on the Korean server for a million years. Yeah, sorry if it's misleading, because I know I'm playing Trove. So you're probably like, why is that a new class on Trove? Any tips for raising PR quickly? So a lot of that stuff, like, I know it's a long time coming that I have an updated video talking about the Rune, or not the Rune Blader, talking about power rank and junk like that, right? The big reason why I'm not making an updated video is because when U10 comes out, it's going to be, like... It's going to make it a lot easier to get PR because we're going to have access to Crystal Gear, which of course is going to be U10 anyways. But we'll have the new gems at U8, so you should just fly right up to U10, no problem. What's Maplestory going to be free on? PC. It is on Steam, so you can actually add it to your wish list. I've installed the Steam version, or I'm going to install the Steam version and play it through there because it should be faster than their default launcher. Yeah, anyways, to answer your original question about how to get PR fast. So, here's pretty much the way that you do it. And yes, Maplestory 2 is going to be free forever, for sure. It's not going to end up having a sub-model or anything. And they've actually been removing certain pay-to-win aspects from the game. It's all just cosmetic and some convenience items. So anyways, for grinding PR, what you're going to be focusing on is just going to the recommended like world as soon as possible so that you can grind for more XP. Because what you're essentially trying to do is level up as fast as possible so that you can end up getting more gems. And you should be doing pretty good around level 25. Should be able to enter, you know, some of the higher worlds. And then ultimately what the end game is you're going to get up to U8 for the chance of getting the Radiant Gems. You're going to have to level those bad boys up at least a little bit in order to get yourself strong enough so that you can get to U9 to get the Stellar Gems. And get your Class Gem ability as soon as possible at 5,000 power rank. It's a lot easier than most people think. All you really got to do is just keep grinding it and just keep on giving yourself those better gems and fill up as many gem slots as you can, even if it's bad gems. You can always just replace them. Maplestory 2 and U10. Yeah, I know, dude. It's a good time for gaming. Not to mention, like, later this year, we got Red Dead 2. Really pumped for that, but man alive, that game is overwhelming. There's so many things that they're adding to that. Ah, hello, Daisy Human. And yes, I'm sorry, Icy Plays. I know it's not going to be on Mac, and I'm sorry I haven't really responded to your comments. I saw them, I just kept forgetting by the time I got finished with what I was talking about. Just Cause 4. Is that even hype, though? All it's like, Just Cause 4. We added tornadoes. Like, is there anything else? Are they adding anything else to Just Cause 4? I don't know. What's the best class in Maplestory 2? So the game, like, for right now, of course, there's certain characters that just kind of stand out. You aren't going to... Oh, yeah, use my ult. One of the things you're not going to want to do in Maplestory 2 is play as the Thief. He's a really cool character, but he's not very good. You can play it if you want. Play the characters that you enjoy. But with Maplestory 2, it's very unbalanced right now. Berserker, Assassin, these are like the top DPS. Rune Blader is going to be top as well. Eventually in Maplestory, there's going to be an Awakening update where you actually end up getting 2 different skill trees for all of the characters, and that's where they end up reworking all of the classes. Unlike Trove that reworks them, you know, over the course of months, one character each. With Maplestory, it's going to be all at once, and that's when the game is balanced across the board fairly well. So until then, just play the character you enjoy, man. It doesn't really matter. Lengthy comment from Isaiah. What is this? What I hate about Trove grinding is that it doesn't really matter if you farm 5 hours a week or 100 hours a week, since you can only get a limited amount of Bound Brilliance gem upgraders per week. I want a system that makes it so you can farm in-game if you just spend a lot of time. Yeah. That's, that refers to, you've heard me and everybody else talk about with Trove, time-gated content, meaning that there's a gate in your way. Basically, I think this is the definition for it, but it's like there's a gate in the way of grinding an infinite amount, and it really does suck. Even with U10, I'm fully expecting that Crystal Gear is going to be time gated, probably behind some other type of Lunar Soul or something, and it's disappointing. They did say that they're going to add some augmenters and rerollers in some packs, so maybe they're going the like. It's weird that they're not making it pay to win, in that you could just outright buy augmenters and rerollers, but I don't know. I mean, that wouldn't be a good idea, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, it's like at least that would kind of make sense. If I use a 25k Shadow Hunter and clear out an Everdark in U9, then swap to my 6k Gunslinger, will I be able to collect the reward from the Everdark? So just go to U8, don't go to U9. U9 Everdark should actually be removed from the game because it doesn't do anything. Like, your class gems are going to be the exact same odds of them being good in U8 to U9. There's no reason to go U9. But yes, you can end up killing the dungeon and then swapping to one of your weaker characters that has 5k PR, because you need 5k PR for U8. You can most definitely do that. In the water dungeon, I think this is to the right. Yeah, there it is. This is Trove's endgame, by the way. Learning where to bomb in dungeons so that you can get them done as effectively as possible. Okay. Yeah, this guy's just being an idiot, so I'm just gonna ban him. I already told you very directly about that. Why doesn't adblock work on Twitch anymore? That's a good thing. I think it's because it's live, so it kind of has it like embedded or something. I don't know. But ads pay me. Ads make it so that I don't live on the street because I'm just playing video games all day. But if you sub, and you can sub for free with Twitch Prime, by the way, then you don't actually see any ads. So there you go. Use your alt again on the tree, or 3-star, I guess. I don't know. I don't really use the alt because it's very finicky. Plus, we have to, like, go into the dungeons anyways. We have to go into the dungeons anyway to collect the loot, so... What's your opinion for the Ranger class in Maplestory 2? Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I'm underage, so I can't sub. No. If you have Twitch Prime, well, you might want to look into it. But basically what you do is you sign up with Twitch Prime, and then you can just sub to a channel for absolutely free. And then you get like a free month of Twitch Prime. I should be very clear about that. You can just cancel it before it ends up charging you, though. I do want to be clear about that. Twitch Prime doesn't block ads anymore. Is it Twitch Prime that doesn't block ads, though? I think it's subbing to individual channels that does, unless you're just talking about Twitch Prime in general. Because, yeah, that was supposed to get rid of ads, too, wasn't that? I don't know. I've been on Shadowhunter for a while, actually, Icy. He's not, like, good or better or anything. I just happened to have a second physical set, and I just enjoy playing Shadowhunter better than any of the other characters, honestly. Here, I'll use my ult. There. He's dead. And now we still have to come down here. Yeah. It's okay, dude. You don't gotta... Like, I'm not trying to force you to sub with Twitch Prime or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's very convenient. It's there. You can cancel it anytime. And somehow I still get money off it. Like, it's just free money. It's weird. Thank you, Mr. Sausage, for subbing with Twitch Prime. Speaking of which, there you go. Yeah, my laser doesn't work. I need to find a loot collector post-haste. Like, seriously, I've got it. Oh, there's cornerstones right beside my face. Which class is the least PR for you? Let's find out. They're all at 20k. My Neon Ninja, I think, is lower just because I don't have gear on him. Or something. What's missing? My gems? What the? Where'd my empowered water gem go? Do I not? Do I have one that's... Ah, there it is. Explosive epilogue. Sure, why not? It doesn't affect the character at all, but... Who cares? Just about getting that PR, right? There, so now he's 21k. Ignore all the stellars, by the way, guys. That's because, I mean, I can't believe, like, I'm kind of an idiot for getting all these stellars right now. Honestly, I shouldn't be hoarding them. But the reason why is because stellar gear, when it loot collects with U10, is going to end up giving you pearls. I guess I should just loot collect them. I don't need to stockpile them. It's not like I'm not going to get stellars after the update hits. Yeah, let me just get rid of this. Actually, I could give a few of them away after the stream. Is there a mod list? You mean of the mods that I use in Trove? I have a video of that on YouTube. Yo, Scythe, how do I know if a gem is good? So, the closest you can get to a perfect gem nowadays is just... It's very simple, but very difficult altogether. Is a gem at level 1 has to have all three stats available to it. That's pretty much it. It doesn't really matter if it has like health regen or anything like that, or not health regen, can't have that, but max health and junk like that doesn't really matter as much because you're mostly at the end game gonna focus on re-rolling those stats. But if you're not into the augmenting and stuff like that, because obviously it's very time gated and very expensive, then a perfect stat gem is just going to end up being whatever damage your character is, so physical and magic, and then crit damage and crit hit as all three of the stats at level 1. What's your magic find at the moment? Let's find out. 4,987. I'm also not rocking... I don't think I'm rocking a magic find ring. No, I'm not. And I'm not rocking a magic find ally either, which... Yeah, it's a good thing you asked about the magic find anyways, because I didn't catch that first comment. Go watch Site's videos on gems. Did I make one recently? I didn't make a gem video recently. Not really. I do need to make like a more recent, like I gotta update a lot of my older tutorials. Like dragons and gems and gear and everything. I mean it's all changing like rapidly is the thing. And ultimately when U10 comes out, Stellar Gear is gonna be useless. Despite the fact that the devs seem to think that it's not. How much magic find do you need to start finding Stellar Gear? I mean it's completely random. So there's no way to really determine that. But I'd say 1,000 and up. The absolute lowest I've heard people get Stellar Gear is at like 300 or 400 magic find or something. The same amount of magic find you need to get Radiant drops. But as far as getting them more commonly, I'd say 1,000, 2,000 at, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I have like a more recent gem video, but honestly speaking, I'm like... The tutorial works fine, but it's like I want to make a better one that explains it a little bit better because now I understand more about the gems and I think that I could explain it better than that first tutorial. Bzz. I said, bzz. See, look at all that. Wow, so good. Oh, wait, bombs already take care of all of that in less time. Yee. What do you go for when playing Shadow Hunter? So... The 75% crit hit is all you're really gonna need. Just because you're a rapid fire character. Anything above that, of course, is going to end up being better. But... I mean, I've got plenty. I got plenty of videos talking about my Shadow Hunter build and stuff like that. Oh, look at that! 2 dungeons generated on top of each other. New 5-star dungeon? I thought Yabaki can make blocks. It used to be able to, that's the thing. And then for some reason they got rid of that. How does this dungeon work? I think it's this one. Is it this way? Is that the 3-star boss? Yeah, there he is. Aha. Trove's meta game. Yeah. Vega and Trove, and I join you in your adventure. Are you playing so? Yeah, I'm in D&D, unfortunately, sorry to say. Nah. Ooh, thank you, Goku Games, for... How many is that? Thankfully, it tells me. 30 bits. Appreciate it, man. I'll be able to buy a coffee. I'll take first place, and why I can't speak in chat. By the way, how do you get really good gems quickly? Or is it RNG? Yeah, it's RNG. I don't know why you can't speak in chat. That's weird. Maybe you got a timeout or something? No, because your bits are showing up right there. That's weird. You have a YouTube channel? If it's the same as your Twitch name, I'll check it out. Yeah. Scroll down and then there's a link. YouTube is where it's at. Like, I do daily YouTube videos. Like, I've been doing YouTube for years. Twitch, I've only more recently been getting into streaming more regularly. You're just not gonna let it go, are you, Dr. Bullet? So I'll say it this way. It's a promo amount that doesn't do anything. Not to mention, if you haven't forgotten, the entire PC economy is absolutely broken right now, and that's why Gonda is so overpriced. Gonda, I personally wouldn't spend more than 10 to 13 mil on. Maybe 15 if you're like at the end game and absolutely want it and need it, but everything is like really overpriced because there's so many people that got all of the duped flux that they just go nuts. Do you think they should make a class gem easier to get now? It's pretty easy to get, honestly. Oh yeah, the class gem fragments. Yeah, those things suck. Like, that's actual trash. They really should remove that, but they love their time-gated content, don't they? What's going to happen about the Duped flux? Nothing. Dev's already confirmed, like, that's it. That we're just screwed. So it's going to take a long time, but eventually the only way that we can get rid of all the Duped flux on PC is for those players to slowly either just quit or for the flux to just get drained into the in-game economy and stuff. There's nothing we can do about it. For some reason, they didn't roll everyone back. Like, it really sucks. I don't know why they didn't. Everybody wanted them to roll back the servers. There was maybe like 5 people that were talking about how they got like a diamond dragon egg, and it's like, for some reason, they're like, oh, we don't want people to lose these items. Yeah, there was a thing with the improvements update, dude, where people were actually duplicating like billions of flux, and then they were throwing it into the community chest, and so many people grabbed it, and, you know, they ended up banning a few people, but a lot of people didn't get banned. And rightly so. It's not really the player's fault. You know, if I saw a bunch of free flux, I would have grabbed it too. But being a part of it, you know, being a part of the exploit, that obviously is bannable. And unfortunately, no rollback. Absolute trash. Scythe, were you called him Tignerot? Yeah, I was back in the day. Improvements update. Biggest update today. Biggest failed update. Yeah, exactly, Blakey. Exactly what you're saying. Nobody who got the Duped flux... Whoops, this is the wrong dungeon. I gotta go up. Nobody who got the Duped flux got banned, which makes sense, but they should have at least rolled them back. The people that did end up duping the flux got banned. Now, console saw... I've heard a few people that ended up actually doing it on console. But a lot of people did it on PC. And I know lots of people where they say, like, even their friends, like, oh yeah, they got, like, so much flux that they just quit because there was no point in playing the game anymore and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, so many things in the market are still, like, taking such a long time to end up being cheaper because these people have so much flux that they can literally just buy everything out of the market and then just sell it at a higher value, and there's nothing we can do about it. You can't even outbid them because they're just gonna keep doing it because they had like a ton of flux. Hello, Max. Did you end up getting those new skins in Overwatch? They look pretty sick. How can you pick up Shadow and Radiant gear only? Is it a mod? So I should have like a separate tutorial just talking about that because I've gotten that question a lot. If you actually go into your settings and go into miscellaneous, you can see right here, you can set up the minimum rarity of gear that you're going to pick up by holding the pick up all items around you button. It's different on console, that's why I just called it the pick up all items button. I don't know why you keep saying the improvements update didn't improve anything. It did fix up some lag and bugs. The improvements update broke almost everything. I'm not saying that the things that they added were bad. I actually really enjoy the improvements update. But it was the worst update Trove has ever gotten because it broke everything. Even right now. Right now. I mean, type. Oh my, we're actually getting lucky here and actually got to type in the collections menu. But if I open my mount from my own personal menu, why are we not crashing? I think we're just getting lucky because there hasn't been a patch yet. Sometimes, folks, it's very rare where you can actually access your mounts and you open the collections menu without having the game crash. I'm very lucky right now. The improvements update gave PC players the crashes that PlayStation players had. Well, to be fair, it actually made the PlayStation version crash even more often. PlayStation version sucks. Like, it really... Not anything against the PlayStation, but they clearly, like, don't know what they're doing in terms of the hardware. It really sucks that PS4 players are just kind of screwed. Like, the game's, like, almost impossible to play. Yes, me too, Stratus. I love crashing while standing still. That's my favorite. Cue the chameleon over my shoulder from Fortnite. Looking over evilly. Yeah, I accidentally opened my scrap boxes. I know. Let me get these off of my hotbar. Xbox superior version of vanilla Trove. Well, over like PS4, sure. There, I used the ult. I like one-shotting things. Yeah, like PS4 has had so many like exploding errors for the game, unfortunately. Do you know Maplestory 2 cannot be played in China? That's because they have a Chinese version already. Unfortunately, that's why the global version like is blocked in those other countries, because you guys already have a Chinese and Korean version of the game. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate the bits. Any games catch anyone's attention? I'm personally pumped for Fallout 76. I don't really care about Fallout 76, but honestly, I don't care about Fallout. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm hyped about the next Elder Scrolls. I'm hyped about Red Dead 2. Most of all, I'm very interested in the game because there's like they're going to such insane lengths. Like that's gonna actually be the greatest game ever made. I'm not 100% committed to like getting it day one or anything like that though. Smash looks good too. Possibly I could get Smash and actually like do streams of it so that so that Nintendo doesn't grab my YouTube videos, and then we could play together. And you guys could beat me, because I suck in those games. It's me, default skin. Oh no, Spocky, you're scaring me. What was, oh, Devil May Cry 5, that's right. Yeah, that one looked good. Skyrim, I also forgot. Skyrim's already out, dude. What do you mean? I mean the next Elder Scrolls. The new one that they announced at E3, like I'm so pumped that they just announced it in general, because it's like, yikes. Oh no, Daisy, like seriously, if you haven't, check out like videos about like all of the facts that like we know about Red Dead so far and stuff like that. Like there's so many little details that they're adding to Red Dead. It's insane. Like they're actually psychopaths. They have it so that if you turn the map off on the HUD in Red Dead, the in-game characters will end up adjusting accordingly by giving you in-game directions. Like you can play, it's like an ultra simulation game with the amount of details that they got. Like even where it's like, oh, if you have like, if you don't clean your guns regularly, they can jam on you. And if you're covered in mud, people won't really like you. Like it's just, jeez. The amount of details is actually scary. I mean, most of all, the only reason I'm interested in playing Red Dead is because I'm interested to play the online, because I think it'll be a nice preview of what the next GTA is going to be like. That's what I'm actually pumped for, because I honestly don't care about the whole cowboy thing. I really gotta like clear out my inventory. I guess I was just about to warp to the club. This Shadow 2. Rare. Oh, I was agreeing about the next Skyrim. That's what you mean. I wish Red Dead had a co-op story. Dude, don't worry. They're going to have the online, like Red Dead Online. That's going to be so hype. I really can't wait to see what they end up doing with that. Oh gosh, I got to get rid of some of these stellars, man. Bloop, bloop. Bloop. Oh, that poor guy. He's gonna grab all of them to himself because nobody else is here. I'll hang out in the club for a bit. You guys can get here. Yeah, the next Fallout. Oh, you live in West Virginia and it takes place in West Virginia. That's why you're hyped. Yeah. I'm excited about the, like, since Fallout's gonna end up having multiplayer, I'm interested to see how that works. And more so interested at the fact that because they're adding multiplayer and messing with it with Fallout, maybe we'll see kind of a co-op thing added to the next Elder Scrolls. Skyrim 2, let's call it, right? What do you think about the new Delve from Path of Exile? Delve? You mean the new, is that a new update? Let me look. Delve League official packs of X. What? Oh, that must be like some new game mode or something. I'll look into it. I actually did reinstall. Why aren't you guys like waiting in this chest? I did actually reinstall Path of Exile and play it a little bit, and it was like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but I just was kind of like, I lost interest in it right away. Like, I already played through Path of Exile all the way to the end before I was even doing YouTube, and I was considering doing it for a series, and I was like, I don't know, wasn't really into it. Does lightning exist in Red Dead? Yes, it does. It will attack you if you have like a ton of metal stuff on, and it can end up actually like striking you. It's not gonna be common for it to actually hit you, and I don't know if metal actual items matter as much as like say Breath of the Wild, but essentially Red Dead 2 is gonna be like Breath of the Wild 2, except not cartoony. Oh yeah, Anthem. Yeah, that's the other game. Honestly, I've lost all hype for Anthem. Like, I really don't care. It's just Destiny 2, but third person. Like, it still looks hype, but the amount of delays and stuff, like, it just took them way too long. And now that they're teaming it up with Origins, I think that's EA's thing, right? But it's like, I don't care. Maplestory 2 in 2 hours. Hype! Seriously, dude. Do you think they'll release an GTA? Oh, yeah, most definitely. See, the thing that you gotta understand about Rockstar, and this I can say without a doubt because I've been a fan of their company ever since Grand Theft Auto 2. That's how old I am. But, uh-oh. Well, let's go do this. What they ended up doing, you saw with Red Dead 1, and then they ended up releasing like Max Payne and all these other side games and stuff like that, right? And the only reason I actually got excited about any of those games in the first place, whoops, I gotta go over here, is because I knew that all of these different mechanics that they were having in these full-fledged games was actually them trying out these mechanics so that they could take the best of all of these games and bring it all the way back to Grand Theft Auto, because Grand Theft Auto is their baby. So that's why, like I said, the reason why I'm hyped for Red Dead 2 isn't even because I'm a fan of the game in any way, shape, or form. It's because all of the things that they're going to be adding to Red Dead 2 is like a preview for what they're going to be doing for the next Grand Theft Auto. That's why I'm hyped about it. I know that's weird. Okay, I'm going to come out of D&D. Somebody bring me, please. Is there any way to pre-download Maplestory 2 before its launch without head start? I don't think so, unfortunately. Don't worry, even if you don't get it like right away, there might even be some more downtime to the game, honestly. Like, it might not show up right away. GTA Online pretty much is a standalone game, dude. But that's why with GTA 6, like, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Like, you know it's gonna be, like, working with the game. Like, the online, I mean, is probably going to be, like, they'll have co-op missions that'll be, like, as good as the single player. When does Maplestory 2 come out? 2 hours, man. And then everybody can play it. Unless they end up having the downtime go a little bit further. You know what I mean? Wait, what about space? What? Can you say you are a fan of Rockstar games if you are a fan? Speaking of being a fan of Rockstar games, yes, I actually have a full Let's Play series of Space Station Silicon Valley on my channel because it was one of my favorite games as a kid. And then I only afterwards ended up finding out that it was the original developers of Grand Theft Auto. What's going on? Huh? Where's the boss, man? Where's my ramp boss? Somebody bring me. I'm out of D&D. Scythe, you need to change your description. Ah, yeah. I thought I already did. I'll double check that though, sausage. Nah. But yeah, I thought I already did that. Family-friendly channel who plays GTA. I had a short, very short Grand Theft Auto series where I actually censored everything out. It was too much work, so I canceled it. I don't play Grand Theft Auto on the channel. I play games, and it doesn't mean I have to have all of them as a series. That said, when I do play more mature games, I do end up putting like warnings in the videos and stuff like that. Like, I myself am family friendly. It doesn't mean that all the content's gonna be family friendly, because I'm a gamer, man. Like, I play games. I'm not gonna limit myself like to Roblox just because it's the only game that kids watch, like Roblox and Fortnite. Ugh. Don't get me wrong, I love both of those games, and I'm a grown man. Do you think I can play Maplestory 2 with something private network? What? Yeah, I think you can, actually. Look online. Don't quote me on it. I'm not watching your Maplestory 2 videos because I don't want to get spoilers. To be fair, there's not really that many spoilers, Glasky. Like, I guess if you're interested in the story, which the story's pretty funny, but it's not why you're playing the game. Like, you're gonna get to the end game way before I do. That's the difference between when I'm doing a Let's Play. Like, it's gonna take me a long time to get to level 50. Actually, no, level 60 comes out today. That's right. Ooh, that's gonna be hype. That's why I want to start streaming with the Rune Blader, so I can actually get to the end game and start doing some dungeons and raids. I think they're adding 10-man raids with the Maplestory coming out today. I'm not sure. Yeah, Maplestory 2 comes out today. It's going to be absolutely free. They're actually doing a really good job removing a lot of the pay-to-win aspects that are still in the Korean and Chinese version. Somebody ended up mentioning that the Chinese version isn't as pay-to-win, but the global version's removing a lot and adjusting the store very accordingly. Like, I think these devs are very forward-thinking and understanding and knowing that if you want your game to be successful for a long period of time and it's free to play, you can't have pay-to-win in it. Like, that model is just, it works for the company to generate money. Trove is a prime example. They're still making a killing off of this game, but the player base itself, like, what, 100,000 players maybe? Like, it's pretty small, and that maybe between all the versions, 200,000 maybe, if that. That's giving a lot. Ooh, yeah, Glasky. That's the most difficult thing I would say with Maplestory 2 is deciding which character you want to main. So, I kind of have a video. It's not really the best for showing like all of the classes, but I do have a video of like who you should main in Maplestory. And in the video, I mostly just show kind of the early game and of the characters because I don't have any of them at the end game. But I do end up explaining like what each of the characters ends up becoming at the end game because I have a bit of an understanding of it. More so now, but eventually I'll end up making videos when I get to the end game of like, should you main this character, you know? But if you just, like, Berserker is a character, for example, that's got really good damage, but is not a character that most people are a fan of because all you do is spin to win. Like, you literally, like, that's the meme. Spin to win, Beyblade, let it rip, because all you do is spin around in circles to kill everything as that character, and you're just doing that until the end of time. Rune Blader is actually on par with Berserker in terms of, like, top damage in the game. So I'm really, I wasn't even excited about Rune Blader, but now that I got to have so much hands-on time with Berserker, I'm actually really excited to play a more complex character. Yeah, Rune Blader is coming out today, Cherry. That's the thing. I love how we're playing Trove and all we're doing is talking about Maplestory. I mean, they go hand in hand, don't they? Like, I'm excited to be playing both of them. Like, both of the games are, like, so good. I love Trove despite its shortcomings, and even though U10 seems like it might be a flop, I'm still excited about it and think it's going to be fun. But I'm also really excited about Maplestory. Like, I feel like Maplestory delivers what Trove doesn't, and then Trove delivers what Maplestory doesn't. That's my opinion towards it. Thanks, Sausage. How many hours remaining until Maplestory comes out? Still the 2-hour mark. It's coming out at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So right now it's 8 for me. So it comes out in 2 hours. Oh, I'm not top donor yet. Sausage, you already subbed. That's enough. These stupid rampages, man. I gotta grind these out like a freak. No, Max. Like, despite the fact that I know it's kind of like, honestly, it's probably the only thing, like, meme Trove's got going for it is that everybody hates it, even though we all play it. But it's like, Merc's a prime example, because he kind of feels the same way. I personally like the control and combat better in Trove than Maplestory. Maplestory obviously has more complexities to the combat, but I don't feel that it's very fluent. I'm pretty sure after the Awakened update, they end up fixing a lot of that stuff, but for example, as the Berserker, you press the button and a second after, like, your character has to go into a spin rather than just pressing it and instantly having your character go into a spin. You know? And they've shown that they've shown that you can actually do that. Like, some of the more recent characters for Maplestory actually have a lot better combat mechanics to them. Like, we've got the Rune Blader coming out, then Soulbinder later this year, and when the Fist Fighter ends up coming out, like, oh man, that character feels so smooth, because it's the most recent class that they added to the Korean version of Maplestory. Anyways, yeah, we're only talking about Maplestory 2 because Trove gets a bit more boring by every week because the things just repeat. Yeah, I mean, all the U10 stuff is cool, but we honestly don't have enough info on it right now to even talk about it as a real thing, despite the fact that I keep making videos talking about it, but you know what I mean. Don't worry, Icy, you can play Maplestory on Mac. What is it? I don't know how to do it. I don't have a Mac. If you have a Mac, like, I feel for you for not actually having a computer. But if you have a Mac, you can actually, like, emulate Windows or something, and then you gotta do that in order to actually run Maplestory. There have been people I've seen in my comment section say that they have run Maplestory with Windows or Mac. At ramp. Look, whoops, wrong chat. Yeah, I got to do this stupid ramp just for the badge, man. Because I've got my, like I said earlier, I don't know how many of you guys caught that, but I got my Ultra Hydra and Dread badge. So I'm stoked about that. But now this is like all I've got left. It's disgusting. Where's an air boss? Come on, we need 2 more in 10 minutes here. I'm watching you on Mac. Oh, you're scaring me. I can't emulate Windows. Yeah, you can. You just gotta look into it, man. It is disgusting. It really is. Like, it's too bad because Maplestory 2, I feel, is like such a good game. They need to optimize it more, honestly, because that's one thing both Trove and Maplestory have, is the games are very unoptimized. I mean, if you have like the lowest settings in Maplestory, it's okay, but it's kind of disgusting at the same time. Sorry, David. I think he's bringing me to somebody throwing down beacons, because I saw him in the world chat talking about the badge, but that's okay. Where is this other idiot? There should be another one at any moment. Usually they're around like the 9-8 minute mark. I'm too low to do ramps on the PC. That's okay. You just gotta get in U3. And then you just camp out. You just gotta tag it once. Actually, I don't even think you gotta tag it. I just tag it. I have a Bluetooth keyboard watching you and playing on PS4 at the same time. So, are you using a keyboard on the PS4? I'm wondering, because there was a recent thing where Xbox is going to support like mouse and keyboard, and somebody was asking the Trove devs if it would work, if they would end up actually making that work on Xbox. But the thing is, it's like, doesn't Trove kind of already, like, because the console version is the exact same version, I'm pretty sure you can just plug in a mouse and keyboard and play with a mouse and keyboard on console anyways, because they didn't restrict that on the console versions. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I know why Trove will never get a sniper class. With Trove stats, currently you have maximum range of getting XP and Glim and more. Yeah. I mean, Shadowhunter's kind of the sniper already. The more recent character we've all kind of been fantasizing about would be a werewolf character. Ooh, that'd be so fun. I think PS4 just accepts keyboard and mouse. It has settings for it. Yeah, that's what I thought. And saying that you can definitely play keyboard on PS4 and use many commands from the keyboard. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I don't know why I mean, I guess because it's a different dev team. But they were saying like, no, we don't think that you're going to be able to play mouse and keyboard on console. And it was like, can't you already? Like, did these guys even try it? Oh yeah, F12, that still crashes the game. That's right. Yeah, that's a console, or that's a PC bug because F12 is taking a screenshot. That's funny that that's on console. Like, jeez. Ah, okay, so PS4 has native keyboard and mouse support, but it's whether the game supports it or not. Then you should be able to do it on Trove. It's not that Trove supports it. They didn't do that deliberately. It's that they didn't put anything to stop you from using a mouse and keyboard. That's all. Bloop. Okay, let's go into the club here. And I'm going to drop down some stellars when you guys show up. You can always just type /go to world team pixel. And I'm going to throw some of these stellars down, and then otherwise I got to go. Like, I've got things to do today, and I gotta make some breakfast for my girlfriend's gonna be waking up soon. She's on a day shift. I'm on a night shift. Wow, it's so fun. I don't make vlogs anymore because they take too long to edit. I'm sorry, sad for life. I'm not joining you. I'm done with my ramp. I want to sell my Warframe account for Gonda. Don't do it. Warframe's getting Fortuna, man. That's it's like their version of U10, and honestly, it's way better. Oh, what am I doing? I should actually be out of D&D. Jeez. Later, Shawnee. Have a good one, man. Psych, do you still play Roblox? Yes, I see. I do. I actually have... I think I have like 5 or 6 Roblox videos already recorded. I haven't uploaded them yet because I've been trying to find a way to actually do that. Right now, I'm uploading Fortnite every day just because I want to get the Fortnite episodes up to all the current stuff. The Season 6 video came out yesterday, for example, because I'm so far behind on uploading Fortnite. But when I end up actually catching up, then I'll kind of organize things a little bit better and actually have some Roblox on the channel again. It's like Fortnite. Season 2 was the peak, but now it's downhill. Really? I wouldn't know because I don't know the earlier seasons. This Season 6 was pretty lame. Season 5 was sick. Oh, if you haven't checked out, dude, look up the new, like, leaked cosmetic items that are coming for Halloween on Fortnite. They're so sick. There's, like, this very meme-worthy, like, he's, like, in a suit, and he's got a pumpkin head, and it's just, like, that's carved into the face. But on top of that, there's, like, this, the Headless Horseman, but he's got, like, a pumpkin head, and he's got, like, fire coming out of his eyes and stuff, and, oh, man, I can't wait to buy those. These are spears. Nobody wants spears. That's because I was grinding Shadow Towers on the Revenant. I wonder why. Drop these hats. Do I have any weapons? Face items. Is there a weapon? There's some 4-star stellar gear right there. Oh, there's a bow. And why not? Not like I need them. I'm just gonna loot collect them otherwise. There we go. That's gonna do it for me. I'm going to destroy all of these. Or am I? There's so many stellars, so little time. I want all the stellar souls, though, in case they actually end up being useful, you know? Even though we know that they're not. Alright, let's... Here, have a bunch of spears. Nobody wants these, right? That'll make it a little bit easier to loot collect all this, right? Those spears are so useless. Like, I know, like, only one person went and grabbed them all because they're like, yeah, free stellars. And it's like, dude, nobody wants spears. Seriously. I got all 9 of them. Thank you. Oh, see, you freak. You don't even need them. Why did you lie to your fans? I never lie. Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna call it here, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. Really appreciate it. Do links work here, or will the bots eat it? Try Stratus. I think because you have mod, you should be able to do it, but Nightbot might end up wrecking you. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it. Weird that for some reason... there, Stratus ended up posting. I'm guessing that's the new skins? Yeah, that's one of the new skins. Too bad it doesn't embed. Yes, thank you, Sausage. You did end up getting number 1. And thank you, Kay. You just got number 2. That is awesome. Again, guys, I'm going to be streaming a lot more often again. So if you haven't followed already, be sure to do it. And for those of you that are watching this video afterwards on YouTube, and if you actually watched all the way through, follow me on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/ScythePlays. Obviously, I have it in the description. And then otherwise, Rune Blader comes out today, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully, I'll get to stream that today. I might not. I have been up all night recording videos and stuff, so we'll see. But in either case, thanks for watching. Very much appreciated, guys and gals. Follow if you haven't. Sub with Twitch Prime if you haven't. It's absolutely free and it helps me out. And otherwise, have yourselves a great day. Sign on and stay up. Have fun on Maplestory.